History and culture are intertwined. They are the twin pillars upon which human civilization stands, each influencing and shaping the other in profound ways. They are inseparable threads in the tapestry of humanity, weaving together the stories, traditions, and values that define us. History, the story of our past, shapes who we are today. It is a record of human endeavor, triumphs, and tribulations, providing a roadmap of where we have been and where we might go. It influences our values, beliefs, and traditions, acting as a guiding force that informs our collective identity and societal norms. Culture, the essence of our shared way of life, reflects the events and experiences of our ancestors. It is the living expression of our historical journey, manifesting in art, music, language, and customs. Just as a river carves its path through mountains, history leaves its mark on culture. The flow of time shapes the landscape of human experience, etching its influence into the very fabric of our societies. Every civilization, every society bears the imprint of its past. The architectural marvels, the societal structures, and the cultural practices all tell a story of historical evolution. From the ancient empires to the modern world, history's influence is undeniable. The grandeur of the pyramids, the engineering feats of the Romans, and the towering skyscrapers of today all echo the ingenuity and aspirations of humanity. It is a powerful force that shapes our present and influences our future. The lessons learned from historical events guide our decisions, while the achievements of the past inspire future generations. Understanding the relationship between history and culture is essential. It allows us to appreciate the depth and complexity of human experience, fostering a greater sense of connection and empathy. It allows us to appreciate the richness and diversity of human experience. By recognizing the cultural expressions that have emerged from historical contexts, we gain a deeper understanding of our shared humanity. By studying the past, we gain insights into the present. The discoveries unearthed in archaeological sites and the wisdom preserved in ancient texts offer valuable lessons and perspectives. We can learn from the triumphs and failures of those who came before us. The victories and mistakes of historical figures provide a rich tapestry of lessons that can guide our actions and decisions. Through the lens of history, we can better understand the complexities of culture. The interplay between historical events and cultural developments reveals the dynamic nature of human societies. We can see how traditions evolve, how beliefs take root, and how societies adapt to change. The continuity and transformation of cultural practices highlight the resilience and creativity of human communities. History provides context and meaning to our present-day lives. It is the lens through which we view our world, offering insights that enrich our understanding and appreciation of the diverse tapestry of human culture. Major historical events have a profound impact on cultural structures. Wars, revolutions, and natural disasters can reshape societies in fundamental ways. They can alter demographics, topple governments, and trigger mass migrations. The Black Death, for example, ravaged Europe in the 14th century, decimating the population and leaving an indelible mark on art, literature, and religious beliefs. The Industrial Revolution, centuries later, transformed societies from agrarian to industrial, leading to urbanization, new class structures, and technological advancements. These events act as catalysts for cultural change. They force societies to adapt, innovate, and redefine themselves. The aftermath of such events often leads to new ways of thinking, new forms of artistic expression, and new social norms. The impact of these events can reverberate for generations. The trauma of war, for instance, can shape the collective memory of a nation, influencing its foreign policy, social attitudes, and cultural identity for decades or even centuries to come. The Egyptian pyramids stand as a testament to the enduring power of history and its influence on culture. These colossal structures, built as tombs for pharaohs, reflect the ancient Egyptians' beliefs about the afterlife, their social hierarchy, and their architectural prowess. The pyramids were not merely burial chambers, they were symbols of power, religious devotion, and cultural identity. The immense resources and labor required to build them demonstrate the pharaoh's absolute authority and the central role of religion in Egyptian society. Moreover, the pyramids influenced Egyptian art, literature, and religious practices for centuries. They became a source of national pride and a symbol of Egypt's ancient glory. Even today, they continue to captivate the world, inspiring awe and wonder. The pyramids serve as a powerful reminder that history is not merely a collection of facts and dates. It is a living presence that shapes our understanding of the world and our place in it. Section 4. Shifting Cultures. The Tide of Migration. Large-scale migrations have played a pivotal role in shaping cultures throughout history. From the earliest human movements out of Africa to the more recent waves of migration in the 20th and 21st centuries, the flow of people across regions has been a constant force of change. As populations move, they carry their languages, customs, and beliefs to new lands, enriching the cultural tapestry of their new homes. These migrations are not just physical journeys but also journeys of ideas, traditions, and innovations. In their new environments, migrants interact with existing cultures, leading to cultural exchange, adaptation, and sometimes conflict. This interaction can result in the blending of traditions, the birth of new cultural practices, and occasionally the clashing of different worldviews. The Bantu migration, which began in West Africa thousands of years ago, spread Bantu languages and cultural practices across much of sub-Saharan Africa. This migration significantly influenced the linguistic and cultural landscape of the continent, creating a shared cultural heritage among diverse groups. Similarly, the European colonization of the Americas resulted in a complex interplay of cultures. The arrival of Europeans brought new languages, religions, and ways of life to the indigenous populations, leading to profound changes in social structures and cultural practices. As indigenous populations were exposed to European influences, they adapted and integrated some of these elements into their own cultures, while also resisting and preserving their traditional ways of life. This dynamic interaction created a rich and diverse cultural mosaic. These migrations often result in cultural blending, where elements from different cultures merge to create something new and unique. This process of cultural fusion can be seen in various aspects of life, from cuisine and music to language and art. Creating hybrid cultures that incorporate elements from different groups, these blended cultures often become the foundation for new traditions and innovations. Festivals, celebrations, and everyday practices reflect this rich tapestry of influences. For example, the fusion of African rhythms, European instruments, and indigenous musical traditions gave rise to jazz in the United States. This genre of music is a testament to the power of cultural blending, creating something entirely new and influential. Migration continues to shape cultures in the modern world. Today, the movement of people is facilitated by globalization and technological advancements, making it easier for individuals to relocate and bring their cultural heritage with them. As globalization and interconnectedness facilitate the movement of people and ideas across borders, we see an unprecedented level of cultural exchange. This interconnected world allows for a more fluid and dynamic cultural landscape where ideas and traditions are constantly evolving. The result is a world where cultures are increasingly fluid and dynamic, constantly evolving through interaction and exchange. Cities around the globe are becoming melting pots of diverse cultures, each contributing to the vibrant and ever-changing cultural scene. This ongoing process of cultural interaction and exchange ensures that our world remains a rich tapestry of human experience, continually enriched by the contributions of people from all walks of life. Section 5. Language's Evolution, a Cultural Tapestry. Language is not merely a tool for communication, it is a fundamental aspect of culture, reflecting a people's history, values, and worldview. The evolution of language over time provides valuable insights into cultural transformation. The English language, for example, bears the imprint of various historical influences, from its Germanic roots to the influx of Latin and French words following the Norman conquest. Each wave of linguistic influence reflects a period of cultural contact, exchange, and adaptation. Similarly, the development of dialects and regional variations within a language often reflects geographical isolation or cultural divergence. The diversity of languages spoken in a particular region can indicate a history of migration, conquest, or cultural exchange. Language is a living entity that constantly evolves alongside culture. New words are coined, meanings shift, and grammatical structures adapt to reflect changing social norms, technological advancements, and cultural influences. Section 6. Customs and Traditions, Rooted in Time. Customs and traditions passed down through generations provide a tangible link to the past, preserving cultural heritage and shaping social norms. These practices are not just rituals, they are the living expressions of our history, embodying the wisdom and experiences of those who came before us. They serve as a bridge, connecting the present to the past and guiding us towards the future. These practices, often rooted in historical events, religious beliefs, or practical considerations, offer a glimpse into the lives and values of our ancestors. They reveal the intricate tapestry of human experience, showing us how people adapted to their environments, celebrated their milestones, and expressed their beliefs. Through these customs, we gain insight into the collective psyche of different cultures and the universal themes that bind humanity together. For example, the Japanese tea ceremony, a ritualized practice of preparing and serving tea, originated in ancient Buddhist monasteries but evolved over centuries to become a central aspect of Japanese culture, embodying values of harmony, respect, and tranquility. This ceremony is not merely about drinking tea, it is a meditative practice that fosters mindfulness and a deep appreciation for the present moment. Each movement, each gesture, is imbued with meaning, reflecting the philosophical underpinnings of Zen Buddhism. Similarly, many culinary traditions around the world have roots in historical circumstances. The methods and ingredients used in traditional dishes often tell stories of trade, migration, and adaptation. They reveal how communities made the most of their local resources and how they incorporated influences from other cultures. These culinary practices are a testament to human ingenuity and the enduring importance of food in social and cultural life. The use of spices in Indian cuisine, for instance, can be traced back to the country's spice trade and the desire to preserve food in a hot climate. Spices were not only valued for their flavor but also for their medicinal properties and their ability to preserve food. The rich tapestry of Indian cuisine, with its complex flavors and aromas, is a direct reflection of the country's history and its interactions with other cultures through trade and conquest. These customs and traditions, passed down through families and communities, provide a sense of continuity and identity, connecting us to our cultural heritage and shaping our understanding of how to navigate the world around us. They are the threads that weave the fabric of our societies, offering stability in times of change and a sense of belonging in an ever-evolving world. By honoring these traditions, we honor our ancestors and ensure that their legacy lives on in the hearts and minds of future generations.